o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, rock around the clock and give me some steps to inviting people on LinkedIn.
Well, it's pretty simple. We like the little 1, 2, 3 stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4 sometimes, right, Lauren? The 1, 2, 3 steps to inviting on LinkedIn. Well, first of all, we're going to start at their LinkedIn profile. So that's the starting point. We're going to add the individual to our network, and the button starts on the LinkedIn profile. The second step of the process is to actually select how we're going to invite them. There's some criteria we need to pick. And the third step of it is actually to take some information we've gleaned from the profile, put it on into LinkedIn, craft it just right with a special message and all, and send it on off.
Okay, so first we're going to pick a reason to connect. So let's take a look at Nicole's profile here. Here's somebody that I believe I would like to invite on LinkedIn, in all honesty. She's a career strategist, a marketing professional, and social media expert and blogger. Right here I see she's a second, and I can click the connect button to take a look at the LinkedIn invitation. How do you know Nicole? Colleague, classmate, we've done business together, we like that one very much. Friend, groups, well, you notice that groups is an option here. So because it's showing, I know we've got at least one, but we've got more groups and options. It's going to give me an option to say, which group do you want to select?
Very good point. I will always select groups if that option is there, because we've sort of both opted into this idea that I like Mustangs, like you say, or I like SEO, or I'm a CEO, or whatever. We've got that in common. That's sort of a half a trust, isn't it?
It is.
Half a point.
It is. And and we've done business together. It actually allows us to select what position we were at when we did business together too. So that's also a nice option.
Well, there's a nice reason to have a spiffin profile, because your job descriptions are going to show here. And this is a time where, payback comes for doing that LinkedIn stuff. So a lot of times along the way, we take a shortcut to creating our LinkedIn profile, realizing that payday or payback is going to happen somewhere. And in the inviting process, you'll see where it's kind of nice to have done some of that extra profile work. So take a moment here, perhaps, when you're inviting someone, got a little extra time, to go spiff up those profile job descriptions, right, Lori?
Absolutely. The titles are really important. So, what am I going to say, Mike? I mean, LinkedIn gives me, include a personal note, optional, and it's filled in the blank for me. I'd like to add you to my professional network on LinkedIn. No thanks.
We can do better than that.
We can do better than that. So, I'm going to go back a screen and look at Nicole's profile a little bit. I see her headline. She's in the greater Denver area where I spent some time. So there's some, affinity there. I can look at her summary, her experience, and read through and find some, what do we have in common that might make her say yes to me? And as I scroll down, she's got skills and expertise built out, which is nice. She says she's a social media expert. She better have something nice on her profile. Languages, I don't speak German, but I'd like to. And look, on her interests, I love the interest section where she says, psychology, travel and tourism, hiking, yoga, and wellness. Now, I can work with yoga. I'm not like super into it, but it does help me. I do enjoy it when I go. So maybe I'll start with that. Now, as I scroll down just a little bit more, because I want to check it all out while I'm here, contact Nicole for, I'm an open networker. I accept all invitations. So I'm going to pop right back to the top of her profile, click connect, and I'm going to select groups because we've got some in common. I'll pick a business group. Get rid of this default text, right?
No defaults.
Exactly.
No defaults.
And I'm going to put in here, we seem to have lots in common, including an interest in yoga. I wonder how you got started. Please accept my invitation. Let's connect. Rock on, Lori Ralph, the LinkedIn Diva.
That's a great invitation. I expect great stuff from you, Lori.
Absolutely.
I mean, you are in the business. We are teaching the class, but that's a really great thing. We've combined some personal stuff with some canned stuff, usually from Word or from a text editor, put it into something that seems like it's all fresh. So, Lori, how much space do you get there? I mean, that's a pretty short message. Is that all you get?
No, you only get 300 characters when you're sending a LinkedIn invitation. So you've got to keep it snappy and really pack it with meat. Why I want to connect, why I think they're going to be interested in me, the call to action, and then my custom branded signature line.
Beautiful. So let's review, if we can, the 1, 2, 3 steps to inviting on LinkedIn. First of all, we've got to find them, and that means getting to their profile. Okay? Pretty simple there. Second part is we're going to select an option. Once we've selected to invite them, to add them to our network, to connect with them, we're going to get some options. And one of the best options is, we've done business together. If you don't match up onto the other pieces. Okay? And then after that, we're going to take some language that we prepared for everybody, merge it with some stuff that we've gleaned from their profile, send it off to them without an email address, without a URL, and keep it nice and tight. Is that about right, Lori?
That's about right, Mike.
So use these techniques to build your network on LinkedIn.